After days of negotiations and votes on Capitol Hill, President Biden signed a bipartisan measure averting a coast-to-coast rail strike weeks before the holidays.
They did one heck of a job in averting what could have been a real disaster.
The legislation requires rail workers accept a tentative agreement the White House helped broker earlier this year. It calls for a $16,000 immediate payout with wage and benefit increases up to $160,000, a 24% pay raise, $5,000 performance bonuses, maintaining access to health care plans, and an additional day of paid personal leave.
You get sick, you got a mark against you, a couple of marks, you get fired. This cannot and must not happen in America in 2022.
Sick leave, a major sticking point in contract talks. The House passed a measure to give the rail workers 7 days of paid sick leave, but it failed in the Senate. President Biden pledging to keep up the fight.
But we still have more work to do, in my view, in terms of ultimately getting paid sick leave, not just for rail workers, but for every worker in America.
Still, leaders of at least 4 major unions worry this new deal falls short. This retired rail engineer now fears for rail workers' morale.
I can almost guarantee you that this time next year, you'll have fewer rail workers than you do right now.
And the president called on Congress to step in amid concerns the effects of a rail strike could begin well before a work stoppage ever began, what could have triggered an economic crisis. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.